Did you know that a spotted hyena's jaw can crush bones that would break a lion's teeth? While a lion's roar can be heard from 3 to 5 miles away and literally paralyze prey with fear. But here's the mind-blowing question. When these two African apex predators clash over a fresh kill, who actually wins? And why do hyenas dare to challenge the so-called king of the jungle? Today we're diving into the most epic rivalry in the animal kingdom, a battle that's been raging across African savannas for millions of years. Trust me, the science behind these legendary face-offs will completely change how you see these incredible predators. This isn't just about who's stronger, it's about strategy, intelligence, and survival. Stick around because we're about to uncover the shocking truth behind Africa's ultimate showdown. Welcome to the most legendary rivalry in nature, lions versus spotted hyenas. Picture this. Every single day across the African savanna, these two apex predators face off in battles that would make gladiators jealous. We're talking about real-life Game of Thrones happening right now in the wild. In one corner we have the lion, the so-called king of beasts, a massive maned powerhouse built for dominance. In the other corner, the spotted hyena, Africa's most underestimated predator, a bone-crushing clan-living genius that's been surviving since your ancestors were tiny mammals hiding from dinosaurs. But here's what'll blow your mind. These aren't just random fights. This is a 22 million year evolutionary arms race between two completely different approaches to being an apex predator. Let's meet the ultimate African contenders. Meet the contenders, the lion, Africa's legendary powerhouse. First up, the African lion, and let me tell you, these cats are absolutely built different. We're talking about 330 to 570 pound males with bodies designed for pure power. Those iconic manes aren't just for show, they're battle armor that protects their necks during fights and signals dominance to rivals. Lions are the ultimate ambush predators, capable of launching their massive bodies at 50 miles per hour in short bursts. When a male lion roars, it's not just noise, it's a sonic weapon that can be heard 5 miles away and actually causes physical stress responses in other animals. But here's the kicker. Lions are the only social big cats on Earth. They've evolved cooperative hunting strategies that would make military tacticians jealous. The spotted hyena, Africa's misunderstood genius. Now meet the spotted hyena and prepare to have your mind blown about these incredible predators. These aren't just scavengers like everyone thinks. They're actually phenomenal hunters with the strongest jaws of any mammal and intelligence that rivals primates. The things that are impacting around the family, a 7 pounds of animal. A spotted hyena can bite down with 1,100 pounds of pressure per square inch. That's enough to crush a bowling ball. Their jaws are so powerful they can eat literally everything. Bones, hoofs, even horns. Nothing goes to waste. But here's the most incredible part. Hyena clans are run by females who are bigger, stronger, and more aggressive than the males. We're talking about matriarchal societies. So complex, they make lion prides look simple. But before we dive into our epic showdown, remember that both species are conservation priorities. Lion populations have dropped by 43% in the last 20 years, while hyenas face persecution due to myths and misconceptions. These aren't villains, they're ecological heroes, keeping African ecosystems balanced. Now let's start the science breakdown. Understanding the weapons, lion's biological arsenal. Let's get scientific about the lion's weapons. First, we have those massive canine teeth. 4 inches of bone-piercing power, designed to deliver the killing bite to the neck or throat. But the real weapon is the crushing force of their jaw muscles, which can generate over 650 pounds of pressure per square inch. While fully mature lions can exceed 1,000 psi. Here's the crazy part. Lions have retractable claws that work like switchblades. 2.5 inches of razor-sharp keratin that can slice through hide and muscle like butter. Combined with their massive paw strength, one swipe can literally break bones. But the most devastating weapon? Coordinated pack hunting. Lions use military-style tactics. Some members drive prey toward hidden ambushers, while others cut off escape routes. It's like nature's special forces operation. Hyena's incredible adaptations. Now the hyena's arsenal will absolutely blow your mind. Those jaws aren't just strong, they're evolutionary masterpieces. The spotted hyena's skull is reinforced with extra bone ridges to handle the massive forces generated by their jaw muscles. But here's what makes them truly incredible. Hyenas have digestive systems that can process bones, extracting calcium and nutrients that other predators waste. They're like biological recycling machines. And their endurance? Hyenas can run at 40 miles per hour for miles. They're literally built for persistence hunting. While lions are sprinters, hyenas are marathon champions who can chase prey until it collapses from exhaustion. The ultimate showdown. Who wins in real combat? Now for the main event. Let's break down what actually happens when these titans clash, using real field research and incredible footage from the African savanna. We're looking at 3 epic scenarios based on actual documented encounters. Round 1. Single lion versus single hyena. The encounter, picture this. A lone lioness at a fresh kill suddenly faces a bold spotted hyena trying to steal her meal. This isn't hypothetical. It happens almost daily across Africa. The physical matchup, size advantage clearly goes to the lion. An adult lioness weighs 250 to 350 pounds compared to a hyena's 110 to 140 pound. But here's where it gets interesting. Hyenas are lower to the ground and incredibly agile, making them harder targets. Combat analysis. The lion's strategy is to use those powerful claws and canines for a quick, decisive strike. Lions aim for the neck or spine to end fights fast, but hyenas are slippery customers. They use hit-and-run tactics, darting in to bite and then retreating. The hyena's secret weapon. Here's what's incredible. Hyenas target the lion's hindquarters and belly with those bone-crushing jaws. One solid bite to the femur or hip can cripple even a massive lion. Conclusion, in a straight one-on-one fight, the lion usually wins due to size and power. But if the hyena lands a crippling bite, the lion's advantage disappears fast. Lions win about 70% of solo encounters, but hyenas survive to fight another day. Round 2. Male lion versus hyena clan. The scenario. Now imagine a massive 400-pound male lion facing 8 to 12 hyenas mobbing him at a kill. This is where things get absolutely insane. The hyena strategy. Hyenas use coordinated pack tactics that would make wolves jealous. They surround the lion, create distractions, and take turns darting in for attacks. It's like a perfectly choreographed dance of death. The lion's response. Male lions are basically walking tanks with attitude. Those massive manes protect their necks, and their sheer size can send hyenas flying with single swipes. But even kings can be overwhelmed by numbers. The science of mobbing. Research shows that hyenas calculate risk versus reward. They're more likely to mob lions when they outnumber them 3 to 1 or more, and the food source is large enough to justify the danger. Shocking result. In encounters with 6+ hyenas, the lions actually retreat about 40% of the time. Even the king of beasts knows when to pick his battles. Hyenas can literally laugh the lion off his own kill. Conclusion, numbers beat brawn. Large hyena clans can successfully steal from even the biggest male lions through sheer persistence and coordinated harassment. Round 3, lion pride versus hyena clan. The ultimate battle. This is it, the ultimate African showdown. Picture 15 to 20 lions facing off against 30+ hyenas in a battle that can last hours and cover miles of savanna. The lion strategy. Pride lions use formation fighting. Males form a defensive line while lionesses flank and attack. It's like ancient Roman military tactics, but with claws and fangs. The hyena counterattack. Hyena clans employ guerrilla warfare. They use their superior numbers to harass lions from multiple angles, force them to split up, and then overwhelm isolated individuals. The intensity. These battles are absolutely brutal. Lions can kill hyenas with single bites, but hyenas can cripple lions with bone-crushing jaw attacks. The savanna literally becomes a battlefield. The surprising truth. Studies from the Serengeti show that in large-scale conflicts, hyenas actually win about 60% of the time. Their superior numbers, endurance, and tactical coordination often overcome the lion's individual strength.
Conclusion. In the ultimate test of predator supremacy, the hyena clan's collective intelligence and persistence often triumphs over lion pride power. The intelligence factor. Brains versus brawn, lion intelligence, the tactical hunters. Don't underestimate lion intelligence. These cats are brilliant tactical hunters. Research shows lions can solve complex puzzles, remember solutions for months, and even learn by watching other lions succeed. In the wild, lions demonstrate incredible strategic thinking. They assign hunting roles based on each member's strengths, coordinate multi-stage ambushes, and even use terrain to their advantage like natural generals. Male lions show remarkable social intelligence too. They form lifelong coalitions with brothers or allies, sharing territory and mating rights through complex negotiations that would make diplomats proud. Hyena intelligence, the primate level geniuses. But hyenas, they're on a completely different level. Scientists have discovered that spotted hyenas have intelligence comparable to primates. They can recognize dozens of individual voices, understand complex social hierarchies, and even demonstrate cultural learning. Here's what's mind-blowing. Hyenas can count. They assess the number of opponents versus allies before deciding whether to attack or retreat. They're literally doing battlefield mathematics in their heads. Hyena clans have been observed using sophisticated communication during hunts. They coordinate attacks through specific calls, assign roles based on experience, and even adapt tactics based on prey behavior. It's like watching a highly organized military unit. The innovation champions. Recent studies show both species are incredible innovators. Lions have been documented using tools like using sticks to extract food from crevices. Hyenas have been seen using slingshot motions to launch difficult prey and even cooperating to open gates and containers. But here's the kicker. Both species thrive in human-dominated landscapes by adapting their behaviors. Lions in some areas have learned to avoid human activity patterns, while hyenas have mastered urban scavenging techniques. The ultimate analysis. Who's the true king? Let's break down our African champions across key survival factors. Raw power. Lion wins, 400 pounds of muscle and bone-breaking strength, bite force. Hyena takes it, 100 to 100 psi versus 650 psi. Advantage bone crushers. Speed. Lion wins in sprints, 50 mph versus 40 mph endurance. Hyena dominates marathon runners versus sprinters. Intelligence. Hyena wins, primate level cognition versus tactical intelligence. Social cooperation. Tie. Both are masters of teamwork. Adaptability. Hyena wins. Ultimate survivors in changing environments. One-on-one. Combat. Lion wins. Size and power advantage. Group. Combat. Hyena wins. Superior numbers and coordination. The real winner. But here's the ultimate truth. In the African savanna, there's no single king. There are two royal families locked in an eternal struggle for supremacy. Lions represent the royal power approach, individual strength, intimidation, and decisive strikes. Hyenas embody the collective intelligence strategy, numbers, persistence, and adaptability. The most incredible discovery. The real champions are both species maintaining African ecosystem balance through their eternal rivalry. Lions control large herbivore populations through hunting, while hyenas clean up remains and prevent disease outbreaks by consuming bones and carcasses that would otherwise rot. They're fierce competitors whose rivalry actually keeps the ecosystem healthy. And here's a fascinating ecological fact. This intense competition forces both species to be more efficient hunters and prevents either from becoming too dominant. It's like nature's built-in balance system. So, who's the ultimate African champion? In raw power, the lion reigns supreme. In intelligence and adaptability, the hyena takes the crown, but in the real world, both are kings of their own domains. The truth is, this ancient rivalry has created two of the most incredible predators on Earth. Lions perfected the art of power and intimidation, while hyenas mastered cooperation and persistence. Both strategies are absolutely brilliant. If this epic African showdown blew your mind, smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible animal science. Drop a comment below. Are you Team Lion or Team Hyena? And tell us what other legendary animal rivalries you want us to analyze. Remember, these aren't just predators, they're ecological heroes keeping African ecosystems healthy. Both species need our protection and respect. Lions and hyenas have been perfecting their survival strategies for millions of years, and they deserve our admiration, not our fear. See you in the next epic wildlife showdown, where science meets nature's most incredible battles.